Hi, welcome again, teacher. Today, in this evidence, we're going to explain the basic things about programming and what's Python and all that stuff. Our team is conformed by Sofia, Zoe, Isabella, Manuel, Carl, Jose Carlos, and me, Jose Ricardo Mendez. I hope to you enjoy this video and don't think I'm staying quiet to make this video longer. Ha! Let's go with the video.
Programming is the process of creating instructions for computers to follow in order to perform specific tasks or to solve problems. It involves writing code using programming languages, which are sets of rules and symbols that computers can understand and execute. Programmers use their knowledge for these languages and algorithms to design software, develop websites, automate tasks, analyze data, and much more. Even if you don't work directly with code, understanding programming concepts can improve logical thinking and increase creativity. Plus, it provides insight into how technology works, allowing you to adapt to an increasingly digital world.
What is Python? Python is a computer programming language often used to build websites and software. Python is general purpose language and can be used to create a variety of different programs and is not specialized for any specific problems. Python is easy to use and is also considered beginner friendly. Python has a simple syntax similar to the English language. The syntax allows developers to write programs with fewer lines than some the other programming languages. Python runs an interpret system, meaning that the code can be executed as soon as it's written. This means that prototyping can be very quick. The name Python is not to the British comedian group Monty Python.
To understand the programming, we need to know little things of basic definitions. And the basic definitions of programming are these. A variable is a value that can change, depending on conditions or on information passed to the program part with an associated symbolic name. A loop is a statement used to repeatedly execute something over and over until a particular condition is satisfied. But it can also come as while loops, which continue iterating as long as a specified condition holds true. It is also the conditionals that are a way to make decisions in your program and execute different code based on those decisions. Allows you to control the flow of your program based on conditions that you can specify. The function is a piece of code written to carry out a specific task. It's used to bundle a set of instructions that you want to use repeatedly and call when it's needed. Finally, we have the comments that by using hashtag symbol are the programmer's notes that provide clarity about the code but are ignored by the Python interpreter.
Okay, so for the next part, I'm gonna be explaining different Python programs and what they do in detail. First of all, I gotta apologize if I cannot express myself too well. I am sick at the moment, so yeah. Next up, we have a program that will calculate the sum of two numbers. What this first does is to set two numbers as variables. These variables will add up to each other, and after that it will calculate the sum of them. After the process is done, it will print the result on the output by using the print function. Next up, I will be showcasing a code that basically what it does is checking if a number is positive, negative, or equal to 0. So first, the program will prompt the user to input a number. If the number is higher than 0, it will be set as a positive number, and so it will be printed as that. If the number is 0, the program will set it as 0 and print 0 on the output. Otherwise, if the number is less than 0, it will be set as a negative number, and so the program will output the text of a negative number. All the strings of text are going to be placed in the output by using the print function. So the last code is a little bit more complicated, but I will try to explain it the best I can. So this code, what it does is basically finding the factor of a number. Factors are numbers that can be multiplied together to give the original number. This code starts by defining a function called printFactors, where x is the given number. Inside the function, it will print a message to indicate it's about to show the factors of the given number. It then runs on a loop from 1 to x, checking each number if it divides evenly, as you can see here. If it does, it prints that number indicating it's a factor, as we can see here. After the loop completes, it will have printed all of the factors of x.
After gaining a comprehensive understanding of the fundamentals and the working of programming, particularly with languages like Python, it's natural to wonder about the practical applications of this knowledge. We will see that next.
Here are some ideas of interesting projects that can be made with Python. Developing a dynamic AI chatbot. Create your very own AI-powered chatbot that can take on different personalities, keep track of conversations, history, and provide current responses in this intermediate level project. Automate your personal habits. Do you want to remember to stand up once every hour during work? How about writing some code that generates unique workout plans based on your goals and preferences? There are a variety of simple apps you can build for yourself to automate or enhance different aspects of your life. You can also create an interactive map, but this will require a mix of data skills and UI creation. Your map can display whatever you like, bird migrations, traffic data, climate reports, but it should be interactive in some way. How far can you take it?
Coursera provides access to thousands of courses taught by instructors for renowned universities and organizations globally. Learners can choose from diverse topics such as data science, business, languages learning, and more. It offers flexibility in learning with self-paced courses, as well as structured programs like specializations and online degrees, allowing individuals to acquire new skills or advance their careers from anywhere and with an internet connection.
In Coursera, I read some examples that gave me the basic of Python. For example, the fact that you need to know there are different types of data, such as types of integers, real numbers, and strings. Knowing some of these will make you pass to the next step, that are the use of expressions in mathematical operations, store values in variables, and many different ways to manipulate strings. Then they show the structure beginning with the collection of data in single variables, then the fundamental programming explains like a plus to the code, adding loops to make the interact in sequences.
And that's all, teacher. Thanks for your attention. And now I will end this video with an epic outro. And don't think again that it's because I want to make longer this video. No, it's because I love making videos. Yes! and goodbye.